Hi, I'm Dawn Fleming, host of the Midlife in Paradise channel. Thank you for being here. I put this video series together to answer the most common questions that we've received about moving overseas. In 2008, we were devastated by the financial crash, and I explained how that all came about and what we did afterward in this video. After we had recovered, in 2016, we invested in real estate in Mexico. We had no intention of moving there, but a year later, we thought, why not? We had a business, we could work from anywhere. So we jumped on our sailboat and went down to see if we liked it. If we liked it, we'd stay. If we didn't, we'd go somewhere else. And we did like it, so we stayed. Over the years, I've gotten lots of questions. I answered many of them in my book, Claim Your Dream Life, How to Retire in Paradise on a Shoestring Budget. There's a link in the description. I've also prepared a document, The Ultimate Insider's Guide to Starting Your Overseas Retirement. It answers the most common questions that I get about moving overseas. I've created a series of videos, and you can get the answers to each individual question just by watching a quick video. But if you want the comprehensive document, there's a link in the description. Dawn, is it safe to move overseas? Answer: safety is an important consideration anytime you move, not just overseas. I often laugh when I hear comments people make. Is it safe in Mexico? Because Mexico is a big country, and there are all kinds of cities and villages of different sizes. There are large areas with literally no people. It's sort of like asking, is the United States safe? In any country, we know there are safer areas, and there are probably some unsafe places, particularly after dark. The local area where you actually live is more meaningful than how safe the country is overall. This is not to say that some countries do not have safety issues. Safety is a consideration, but that should be part of your plan and something you research at the local level. Here's what Becca Alvarez has to say about safety. Everyone always asks her if she feels safe. She laughs and says she feels safer in Mexico than she does in the US. After living in Mexico for 1 year, they moved to a new suburb in Franklin, Tennessee, where all the homes were worth about $400,000. On their first night in the home, with everything still in boxes, she and her girls went to dinner. When they returned, the home had been broken into, and the only things stolen were 2 little baby turtles they had worked so hard to bring back from Mexico. She thinks it was just some neighborhood kids that broke in and took the turtles. But Becca says nothing like that has ever happened to her in Mexico. After a year in Tennessee, they returned to live in Mexico. Becca was so fearful of child abduction in the United States, she would never let her 2- and 4-year-olds play out in the yard by themselves. Never, ever. In fact, she knows of no parents in the US who would ever let their children play in the front yard by themselves anymore, even at 5 or 6 years old. In Mexico, she's not concerned about that at all. She loves that children can run around her town just like they did 50 years ago in the United States. Now that her girls are older, they walk from the neighborhood into downtown Pátzcuaro during the day and take taxis by themselves to return home. There's more about Becca's amazing lifestyle.